Hello, my name is Portia. Today we will be stretching and balancing the muscles in the whole body for better posture every single day. All you need is some space to move in your area. You can be barefoot as I am, wear socks with grip, or if you prefer, you can place your foot in a shoe. Join me in the center of your space, taking your feet out just a little wider than your hips, and begin by lifting the shoulders up and rolling them back and down. The first thing that we want to begin to notice is just how this motion feels. As your shoulder blades glide, I'm using my hand as a shoulder blade here, along your rib cage. The rolling of the shoulders helps us to find that upright posture. 2 more times. So often when we are standing, our posture is carried forward because we are always looking forward. Let's learn to bring the chin back and see how that lifts your chest. Again, let the chin come forward. You can see how the shoulders start to come forward. Now pull your chin back. That is called retraction. At the same time, we feel the shoulder blades. Now my hands are like shoulder blades, and they are coming apart and pulling back together. Each time the chin slides back, your chest will lift. 2 more times. I'm going to use my finger right now on the chin just to help me find that position where now the back of my neck is really long. Imagine that there is a wall that has come right up behind you, and feel your head press against that wall. You notice here I have the other hand on my lower belly. This action of pressing back, you might feel something happen right here, and that's a good thing. That will help you lengthen your lower back and provide the support that you need for your whole pelvic and lower back area. From here, gently tip the weight into the right foot by lifting one heel, and now to the left foot, lifting your right heel. Again, noticing what's happening around the middle of your body. This is really our pivotal point of balance, is right here in the center. Finding that balance and feeling what I like to call the sandwich of your abdominals with the lower back, and that provides a support as well as the length in your spine and your lower back. Let's try 2 more. 1 more time to the right and 1 more time to the left. Think about sliding between 2 panes of glass when you do exercises like that. Now bend the knees straight forward and then rise up, sliding down that imaginary wall. That's it. 2 more times. Just finding the upright posture, head over shoulders, over hips, between each foot. 1 more time, down and up. Now look to the right, and as you do, take your arms behind you. As you look forward, let your arms come just below the chest, so low with your palms up. As you bring the arms back, look to the left now, and then look forward. And again, looking right, and then look forward, and then left, and 1 more time to the right, and now to the left. Walking your feet directly underneath you. As you look right this time, lift up your left heel. press the heel down and lift up onto both toes as you bring your arms behind. And then land gently. Look to the left, bend your right knee. And as you press the heel down, lift up and take your arms behind you. We're combining some stretches with balance. One more time to each side, looking right. Lift your left heel, and then lower the heel, and then lift both heels in the center as you look to the front. Look left, bend your right knee, lifting the heel, but notice how the hips stay parallel. As you lower the heel, look forward, and then rise up onto both toes. And then return. Lifting your right arm up, thumb to the ceiling. Reach. You might start to feel that stretch along the side of your torso. That's perfectly normal. Now circle and look to the right, and then back to center. Same thing with the left. Lift your left arm. If you start to feel tightness here along the side of your torso, or the neck starts to feel a little crunched, you'll just stop the upward motion. Otherwise, join me by lifting up and then circling around. Let's add breath to this. Breath in, look right. Breath out, look forward and lower the arms. Left. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more to each side. Hinging at your hips, tip the chest forward, reach your arms back behind you. This is a wonderful strengthener for the back, which we need for our posture, and it's an opener for the lower back and the hamstring. So this is a stretch, and then we lift up and open the arms. I'll do another one to the side, stretching and then opening. 4 more just like this. Stretching the back from the hips down to back behind the knees. Now open the chest. When we think about posture and we try to figure out how to find upright posture, the chest is one of the main areas that we need to open and stretch. As we stretch the front, that helps us to find upright posture. And now release the arms to the side. Taking your feet wider than your hips, turn out the entire leg from the hip joint all the way down to the foot. Your toes will be slightly out to the sides. Feel that maybe a little stretch here in the inner thighs. Now just reach your arms out, chest height, thumbs up, pinkies down, and spread your fingers out wide. This is a stretch too, even for the fingers. And while we don't really think so much about the fingers and the hands when we stretch and work on posture, every part of our body is important for good upright posture. Bend your right knee and straighten, and then bend the left. Going back and forth like this, slow and controlled, holding your arms out. Now start to take your hands back as you bend the knees, and you might feel a little bit more stretch in the front of the chest. 2 more sets. You also will feel this stretch in the inner thighs. 1 more time to each side, and then we add on to this. As you bend your right knee, lift your left arm up overhead and feel this nice stretch along the side of your torso, and then come back up to center. Going to the left, take your right arm up. You can also use the opposite arm coming behind, almost like a windmill. 1 arm up and 1 down. Feeling a stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. It'll be a little different maybe on each side. That's perfectly normal. Now we're going to add on again. Going to the right, circle your left arm, and then open and rotate to the left. Coming back to center, let's go the same side. 4 times we'll do. This is 3. Open and rotate. And 2. Circle and open. So here we get this wonderful stretch along the left side, and then we open to a chest stretch. Allow your arms to come down, and then reach them back up again. To the left. Reach your right arm up, left arm down. Circle and open to the right. Slow and controlled. Moving slowly helps you feel the stretch in the inner thigh, the side of your trunk or torso, and in your legs in general, opening up our posture. Taking it to each side. Bring the arms down first. Roll the shoulders to take a brief break. Going to the right first. Here's an inhale and an exhale. Arms behind. Inhale to stand straight. Exhale, reach your arms. To the left now. Circle, open, rotate. Allow the arms to come down. Inhale and exhale. Right back up, chest height. Also, when you bring your arms out, make sure when you're looking straight ahead at me that you can see your fingers in the side vision. No peeking to either side. Let's do 2 more sets to each side. Breath in, open your chest for better posture. Breath out, arms behind, and reach out to the left. Arms down to breathe in, arms up to breathe out. To the right again. Open up your chest. Feel better posture come into your system with each breath and each movement. Left. One more to each side, feeling the depth and the stretch. And now the openness, and feel yourself stand tall and straight. One more time to the left. Bending your right knee again, but this time reach your left hand towards the right foot. Allow this stretch to come a little deeper into the inner thigh on your left, and then rise up. It's a combination of a hip hinge and a knee bend. Going to your left, reach your right hand, hinging your hips to reach and stretch. As you reach across the diagonal, right to left, the feeling is going to be this sensation of opening up in the inner thighs. Here's an option. You can tap the knee instead of the toes or floor. And reach. 2 more sets to each side. As you hinge and reach, keep your torso long and straight. How do we do that? By using the muscles of your back to open the front and keep your spine long, keep your torso long. One more time to each side. Last time to the left. One more time on the right, and then slowly rise up, pivoting. Let your arms stay low. Pivot to the left by lifting your right heel, and then open the chest, and then come back front. Try the same thing going to the left first. Hinge and stretch. As you rise, keep your arms low. Pivot to the right by lifting your left heel. Open and find balance. Tip and reach towards your right toes. Come up, pivot on your right ball of your foot, and then back to center. To the left. Pivot on your left toes as you pivot right. That's it, and land. Hold here for a shoulder roll. We have one more part to add into this, and it's in a balance element. This will help us find good posture. Good posture means that our balance is better. Starting to the right, reach with your left hand. Pivot to the left, and then hover your right toes off as you reach back. Land and face front. Try the same thing going to the left first. Stretch, pivot, lift your left heel, and then balance. Again, to the right. Hinge at your hips, pivot, lift. Here's an option, just leave your right toes but reach around. This will help to open the front of your hip where I'm touching with my fingers here. And this work of lifting the foot helps you to open the front of the thigh. And then we come back to center. Left, stretching the inner thigh here. Pivot, we reach up, balance. You can hover just the heel if you'd like, or lift the entire foot and reach back. Here is an opening for the whole front line of the body. And when you balance, wobbling is fine, by the way. When you balance like that, that means your entire system is in good alignment and better posture. Hinge, reaching towards the left foot with the right hand. Pivot and stretch. Open. 2 more sets. Pivot. Reach and stretch and land. To the left. Almost like you are taking flight. One more time. Lift. Hinge left. Pivot, lift. Facing to the front again. Keep your feet wide and take the arms out to the sides with your thumbs up. Again, spread your fingertips wide because this stretch between the webbing of each finger is just as important as every other stretch we do. Pivot back to the right by lifting your left heel and reach your arms up. Again, opening up the front line of the body with stretches helps us to find better balance. And then we come back up, swing the arm around, and pivot to your left, picking up your right heel. Lift both arms. Here's the stretch down the whole front line of the body. And then open up. Right again. Deepen, coming low to stretch deeper. And then open and to the left again. Breathe in, stretch to the front line of your body. And then open out. This time, stay on the right side. Lift your left heel. Feel this stretch. Now we add our balance. As you straighten your left leg, hinge forward at your hips. Now we float the left leg up, or you can keep the toes up on the floor and just lift the heel a little higher. And then we land back into this front line stretch. Open back to center. Moving to the left, reach your arms around and up. Straightening your right leg, hinge forward at your hips, bringing your chest over your left thigh, and float your right foot up. Land, bend your right knee and reach your arms up, and then open. Pivot again to the right. Bend, float, balance. Land, stretch, and open to the left. Use the breath and the slow movements to help you decide. Here's where you can stop, or you can lift with me. Land, bend, reach, and stretch. One more time to each side. This movement feels delicious on the front side of the body. And opening up the front side of our body is so important for better posture. When we have better posture, we have better balance. When we have better balance, we have more confidence and more fun throughout our day. Take a big breath, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And let's put everything together. Bend your knee and side bend to the right. Circle and open to a rotation to the left. Reach your arms down and then up. Side bend to the left. Circle and open to the right. Lower the arms and lift back up to center. One more time each side. Circle and open. And left. Hinge at your hips. Bend your right knee and reach with your left hand. Pivot to the left. Balance and reach. Open and land. Hinge to the left. Reach with your right hand. Pivot and open to the right. Lift your left toes and stretch to balance. Open. One more time to each side. Stretch. Slow rotation. Float and balance. Land strong. Hinge towards the left leg. Pivot and balance. Lift your left foot. Reach. Reach out. Pivot to the right. Come into this position of a 90-90 lunge. Stretch. Straighten your left leg. Balance. Hover your toes or lift with me. Land. Stretch. And open. Turn left. Deep stretch. Reach. Float and lift. Land. Open one more time to each side. Use your breath. Inhale to find depth. Exhale to find balance. Inhale, depth and stretch. Exhale to open and return, and to the left. Bend and land, stretch. All from the beginning again. We start again. Side bend, stretch. Circle and open rotation. Reach the arms back and then out to the side. Side bend to the left. Open rotation to the right. Lower the hands and then up. Go right into the second move. Bend your right knee, reach with your left hand, pivot to the left. Lift your right foot, reach behind and balance. Land, bend your left knee, reaching with your right hand. Pivot to the right, lift and balance. Find center, to the right again. Feel the stretch as you lower down and then balance with the height. Land in your stretch and open to return, pivot left. Exhale. Breath in, land gently and open. One more time to each side from the very top again. Side bend, stretch. Open rotation left. Arms behind, stretch. Arms out, feel tall. Side bend left. Open rotation right. Let the arms come down to open your chest and then reach out. Hinge and reach to the right, pivot left, hover your right toes and reach behind. Land and find center. One more time, hinge, reach left, pivot right, lift your left toes, reach behind, open your arms to face front, turn to the right, sink to stretch, and then launch to lift. Breath in and open to the left. Excellent. Bring your feet back underneath you. Spread the toes wide, even if they're in shoes. Spread your fingers wide. And on the exhale, relax the arms by your side. Soften your knees and roll the shoulders up, back, and down with a simple little straighten and bend of the knees. This movement allows us to reconnect with our upright posture. Remember the wall, it's behind your head. Pull your chin back to lift the chest. 2 more. Look to the right, back to center, and left. Back to center, take one big breath in. And on your exhale, imagine you're pushing down with your pinkies into heavy air. And that's allowing you to get taller and straighter and have better posture throughout your day. Hopefully you feel more open in the front of your chest and more connected to the back side of your body for better balance and posture through the rest of your day or evening. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to moving with you again soon.